lest in gathering the weeds you root up the wheat along with them. Let both grow together until the harvest. And at the harvest, I will tell the reapers, gather the weeds first and bind them in bundles to be burned, but gather the wheat into my barn. Bouncing ahead to verse 36. Then he left the crowds and went into the house. And his disciples came to him saying, explain to us the parable of the wheat and the weeds. He answered, the one who sows the good seed is the Son of Man. The field is the world, and the good seed is the sons of the kingdom. The weeds are the sons of the evil one, and the enemy who sowed them is the devil. The harvest is the end of the age, and the reapers are angels. Just as the weeds are gathered and burned with fire, so will it be at the end of the age. The Son of Man will send his angels, and they will gather out of his kingdom all causes of sin and all lawbreakers and throw them into the fiery furnace. In that place there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Then the righteous will shine like the sun in the kingdom of their Father. He who has ears to hear, let him hear. The kingdom of heaven is like treasure hidden in a field, which a man found and covered up and then went in his joy. And then in his joy, he goes and sells all that he has and buys that field. Again, the kingdom of heaven is like a merchant in search of fine pearls, who, on finding one pearl of great value, went and sold all that he had and bought it. Lord, bless the reading of your word. So today, we have a couple of messages. The first is the wheat and the tares. I mean, these three parables really, if you've been a Christian, if you've been coming to church, you've probably heard at least one of them several times. They're beloved within the Christian community. If you haven't been coming to church, well, good news, you're going to be introduced to these beloved parables. The first parable has all the trappings of a good Hollywood drama. You've got a good man. He's an enterprising man. He's hardworking. He's invested in his community. He's providing food for his community by planting crops to feed them. By all accounts, he's a good, charitable man. And then you have the antagonist, who comes in under the stealth and cover of darkness. And he sabotages the work of the good man. And then, of course, you have the outcome, where justice prevails. And of course, the disciples are listening to all this, and they ask Jesus, well, what does all this mean? And of course, Jesus tells them, and this isn't anything out of the ordinary. This is pretty straightforward stuff. But Jesus says, the sower, the man doing the sowing, is the Son of Man. The place that he's sowing is the world. And the good seed are the sons of the kingdom.